This is a story about a couple who lived in Brooklyn, New York. They had been dating for 10 years. Wait, and one day he decided to propose to her. They had a big wedding. Everyone was there. 2 years into their marriage, she ran into an old friend of hers from high school, and him and her started talking and going on dates. She has started to fall in love with her friend from high school. She started to think maybe she got married a little too fast. But it was already too late because her and her husband had been married for 2 years already, and her husband was a very nice guy as well. It was just something about her high school friend that made her want him so. She continued the dates. Over time, they started to have an affair. The affair went on for 6 months to a year before she got pregnant. And she didn't know what she was going to do because she didn't know if it was her husband baby or her high school friend. When she had the baby, it brought up questions and raised eyes for her husband because he noticed that the baby didn't look anything like him, so he decided to go and get a DNA test done. When the DNA test came back that the baby was not his, he wanted an explanation.
She started screaming and crying and told him she had to have an affair with a high school friend. The husband picked up everything and left her, and the high school friend hadn't talked for months. So when the husband went up and left, she decided to go and try to rekindle things with her high school friend. But to her surprise, he already had a family that he never told her about. When she knocked on the door, he asked her, "What are you doing here?" She said, "My husband got a DNA test done on the baby, and he found out that the baby is not his. So I had no choice but to tell him about our affair, and he left." He told her, "There's nothing that I can do about that. That is not my baby, and you are crazy, lady. I have my wife and my daughter in here, and they don't need you lying on me." And he slammed the door. She walked away with tears rolling down her eyes. She has nowhere to go, no husband, no family, no one. Like, share, and comment for part 2.